We should be getting started here momentarily. All players have joined. This is Templar Knights versus Aurora. Templar Knights is currently bronze. They are ranked 39. Aurora is ranked 44. First map here is Arctic. And in terms of teams, for each team, how they do on Arctic, Aurora has yet to play this particular map this season. However, Templar Knights has played this map, and they do have a 100% round win rate as well as 100% win rate. Starting off with Aurora on defense. Trying to throw hands. Approaching the southeast, we have, looks like a four-man, almost three are there. One's going a little bit further southeast. Sinchi picking up Anthrax and Useless picking up Sinchi. Dart going down by Useless as well. Useless was fragged or flashed. Looks like there was a C4 on the other side. Useless is still alive. They haven't finished him. Rufio picks up a kill. It's now a 1v3, potential 1v4. Rufio coming to the right. You should be able to hear him. He does. And he does pick up the kill. In this case, they do know where he's at because the teammate is Useless able to make callouts here. Proto Potato moving in. Just slowly though. And that makes a trade. The first win of the match. Looks like we have one player from Aurora that has disconnected. They might be waiting for him to join back. In terms of the community votes, as the VRML community, in terms of who they think will win, Templar Knights has 22 votes to Aurora's 3. So Aurora is extremely they're not very favored here. Looks like we're still waiting on the 5th to join back. Looks like he is back, so hopefully we will be getting started momentarily. It looks like there may be a reservist on Aurora's side. Rufio does not seem to be on their roster. For Templar Knights, they do not seem to be... Well, it's possible that they're actually using a reservist as well. There might be two reservists being played this game.
We're gonna do number 5. We're gonna start off at 5. If you see them calling out, we're gonna call it number 7 for them.
Initial split. 2, 2, and 1.
Five.
Shots taken. None hit. Voyager in an interesting spot here. Does not realize Rufio is there. Rufio chucking a grenade. A TK. Nitro getting dark. Now making it a 2v2. Sinchi's in a good spot. It's very hard for them to see across. Nitro sees him though and picks him up. Now 1v2. Utopia picking up the kill. Looks like he may have thrown a frag on the OBJ. 1v1 scenario. Proto Potato making his move forward. Pushing in from the mid. Still has a large amount of time. Just a little under 4 minutes. There's a lot he could do here with these 4 minutes. Very slow pace. However, in these scenarios, I think it does help for the offense to take a slower pace such that the defense becomes more paranoid in terms of what angles they can approach from. At this point, Utopia is probably concerned at both the flank as well as what's in front of him. As you can see, he's already getting antsy. He did move. Proto Potato might be able to see him here. He's not able to see him. about 1:30. There's still a substantial amount of time, especially on a small map like Arctic. You can easily rotate around in this amount of time. Does look like we might see him change direction. "45 seconds. He's gonna have to start being a little decisive as far as what he's gonna do. He doesn't have a lot of time to keep playing it super slow. "25 seconds, running out of time. His feet are showing. However, it does seem like he was in an interesting spot. I'm not sure if that's going to... Seems like he popped up on the back of the bumper there. Aurora takes the win though. Two zero. We're going to be moving on to the third round. We're up 2-0. Templar Knights back on defense. We're going to go ahead and be starting round 3.
Great.
I'm using a potato. I'm using a peach.
Interesting split, 2-3 for the most part. Now into a 2-2-1. Sinchi approaching quick. Smoke thrown. The C4 exploded, but it didn't actually hit him. Got approach over here. Rufio picks up both Kid and Intopia. Trade there. Useless getting dark. Senshi is now finished. Leaving just dark. 1v3. Trying to bait the shots. Flash is thrown. He may have flashed himself, though I'm not really exactly sure. A lot of spinning. Tagged, and he goes down. Aurora up 3-0. We're going to be moving on to the 4th round momentarily. On the leaderboards, we've got Useless with 4 kills, Rufio with 4 kills, Utopia with 4 kills, Senshi with 3, Proto Potato with 3, Nitro with 2, Anthrax with 2, Voyager with 2, and CRKR Kid with not quite with a kill, quite yet with a kill yet. Templar Knights has no choice but to try to put points on the board. This is effectively game point for the first match, as you might hear in tennis. Templar Knights on defense. Great spot to be if you're looking for a comeback. C4 didn't hit. Dark goes down. Senshi is still watching. I'm not sure if they know. Senshi picks up the kill. Flash thrown. C4 blown. Missing Rufio. Trade. They're both still alive. Voyager finishes the kill, gets the res. Anthrax throws a smoke. However, Aurora has taken the middle. 3v4. like that was a close call for a potential team kill. Topia picking up the kill on Nitro.
-4 total.
Looks like Nitro's trying to approach from the north. Sinchi is there. At this point, he's definitely heard him. Two v4 in favor of Templar Knights.
They weren't just trying to send it.
Anthrax going down by Sinchi, leaving a 1v4. Just Proto Potato. CR Kid peeking and going down. 1v3 now. The call out's been made, they know where he's at. Voyager peeking and picks up the kill, giving Templar Knights their first round. And looks like we might have had some team hits there at the end. Critical round that Templar Knights needed to win, and they in fact did. But can we see them pull off a Marsoc win? We're going to be going into round 5. Aurora up 3-1. Templar Knights on offense.
7 north, 4 south.
If you free fire down line, they can't get it
An
done.
initial smoke already thrown. And it actually kind of almost looks to be a very interesting smoke. I'm not really sure if that was the intention for the placement. Free fire's thrown out. A lot of utility. Looks like a grenade downing useless. Proto Potato on the side. Kid picking up one on the south. A lot of contestment in middle. Anthrax watching the crossover. Kid pushing up, he's going for the cap. And I don't believe Anthrax can see him, but he knows he's pushing up. He gets Voyager, and it looks like there was a team kill. However, Templar Knights did get the win. I believe there was a TK on the teammate that was capping. In any case, they did get the win, making it 2-3. Very quick and interesting round. A lot of action. I do feel that the cap may have been successful if there wasn't a TK. He did have plenty of time to have a successful cap there. Templar Knights with the comeback, 3-2. They're back on defense. And we're going to be going into the 6th round. Initially, Templar Knights was being Templar Knights initially was being held out pretty hard. Can Aurora finish out this match? They need just one more round win. Smoke thrown. There seems to be an interest in throwing smokes in that area. The callout's made that they've crossed. And that is a TK. Proto Potato getting Cinchi. Cinchi getting Anthrax. A lot of shots taken there. C4. Useless pushing up. Utopia just misses him. He does go down by Utopia, leaving just Rufio and Proto Potato. Proto Potato missed. Rufio missing the shots on Dark Delivery, trying to get him below, and he is taken out by Dark. Just one member left for Aurora. Dark making an push here. He does pick up the kill with a trade. It is now tied up 3-3. The Templar Knights have made a comeback. We're going to be moving on to the final OBJ. What initially looked to be a blowout has now turned into an extremely tight match. The final OBJ is the southeast OBJ. This is a, at least in my opinion, a more difficult OBJ for the offense to at least cap with. There's not really any good areas that can seal you in order to cap.
Love you too, baby.
It's like a lot of team cohesion going on. Useless throwing what looked to be a grenade. Fell short of anybody. A lot of util thrown. A lot of flashes attempting to be thrown over the building. Useless holding the angle, and he gets Senshi. Confirms, just in case. Utopia knows he's there. Got some action in the middle. Frag thrown, and it was really good placement, just unfortunate timing. Nitro shooting through the smoke. Voyager pushing into the smoke, trying to pick up Nitro. Kid picks up Proto Potato. Utopia picks up Useless on the north side, the northeast side. Nitro's still holding us, picks up Dark. 3v3 still. Voyager on the far right. Kid picks up Anthrax with a big kill there. Now 2v3. Nitro's now in a difficult position as Voyager starts to approach. Nitro's in a really difficult position here. And Utopia does pick up the kill. 3v1. Rufio not really sure where to look, and Utopia looks like he might end up seeing him in a moment. A flash thrown. Rufio picks up the kill, and Utopia gets the final kill of the first match. Or the first game of the match. And Templar Knights makes a 4-0 comeback on Arctic. Templar Knights is the home team, so they did choose Arctic as their map, and at first it didn't look to be in their favor, but they were able to swing a 4-0 in the last 4 rounds. Moving on to the next map. Looks like we have Subway for the second map. We're going to be going into the first round of the second game of the match.
I think it's telling you something.
Templar Knights first on defense.
Yeah. 2-2. Like I said, very cautious. Oh wait, is Proto pushing with me?
Useless and Proto south.
Okay.
Tough first game loss for Aurora.
Into Chinatown.
We will see if they can
One's,
brush
quick
it off.
peeking, one's quick peeking.
And they do end up downing him and finishing him. Kid going down for Templar Knights. Senshi in a good spot here to a spot that not a lot of people are going to check. He has the potential to get 2 kills here. I anticipate him getting at least 1. He does get both, and he's just down. He is rather far away. I'm unsure if they're going to try to go for that. Voyager only downing him. He's only downed. Proto Potato does pick him back up. And the call was that he was down, so at this point Templar Knights thinks there's 1 less down, or 1 more down than what there is. However, they did get their res. Anthrax in the middle. Dark looks to make a almost going for the push. Calls out what looks to be the frag. It was a good frag, and it does pick up the kill. What a great frag that was.
I just witnessed someone kill me with a frag on their team.
That means there's only 1 left.
And again, they do have
And then I threw a frag.
an unfortunate.
Oh.
I do not know the true kill count.
I already doubled that.
I make sure. Oh, okay.
Proto Potato still there, and he's unable to pick up the kill. It's now a 1v4. Anthrax still in the middle. Looks like he might choose to rotate. He has a flashlight on his gun. I don't see this often. In fact, I don't think I've seen this ever. But do take that with a grain of salt. I've only recently started casting. And it looks like he's going to try the south stairs approach. And Voyager has done a great job at holding these south stairs. Is Anthrax going to be able to stop Voyager's streak here?
I got cracked my neck. Oh, nope. Nope.
Is this
Got that football
much
neck.
of a
Got wide
difficult
receiver neck.
portion for Anthrax when trying to push these stairs, as his feet will be visible
Not my neck, but
before his head will be if he's standing. If he approaches from the left side, he could get his whole body to be exposed and be able to see up the stairs. But he does look to be pushing straight through the middle. He's laying down. This does to some degree negate the effect that I just mentioned. However, this is still a very hard shot to hit. The dead bodies could prove to be useful here. Voyager may not see. However, the bodies also could get in his way of seeing. He's not able to hit the shot. Voyager knows he's there, and he goes down, giving Templar Knights the round win. The first round win of the second game. into round 2 of Subway.
I am over there.
Yep, that's fine.
Finish
Yeah,
here.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, uh-huh. His mic cut out half the way, I didn't hear anything.
I was saying after the Building Power and Rise of Kingdoms.
A lot of the initial action happens from south stairs push here. Proto Potato pushing down. He's going to choose to hold the dark corner. Looks like we might have an alley push. Seems like maybe all 4 might be trying to push alley. First collision may happen here. CRKR Kid playing it cautiously. Looks like a 4-man approach from the alley at this point. Proto Potato now knowing exactly where he's at, still maintaining composure. And he does pick up the kill.
There's definitely someone here in this corner. Probably flash or something.
Grenade thrown. And a flash. Looks like it's all gonna come to a head really quickly here. It's a trade. Unable to finish. Useless downing 1. And yet another trade. Leaving just Intopia, or Intopial. I might have been mispronouncing that the entire time. Intopial picks up the kill. However, was flanked by Anthrax, giving Aurora the round win, 1-1 on Subway. Templar Knights has played 11 rounds on Subway and has only a 27% win per round. Has not won any match this season on Subway, 0 for 2. Aurora has played 2 matches on Subway, pulled 1 win from the match, 50% win ratio, and they win 44% of the rounds they play. The total of 9 rounds played this season and 4-1. Tanker is Aurora's best map with 100% win rate and a 67% round win rate. However, Tanker is included in the bans. We're going to be going on to round 3.
Round reset.
Looks like they're considering, or at least initially we're considering, round reset.
Don't pull a Spider-Man.
Doesn't seem like they're considering it anymore. Oh, never mind. Round reset, Templar Knights. Looks like they did lose a player. And we're gonna be back soon. And it does look like their fifth did join back, so we should be starting momentarily. It's 1-1. Templar Knights did lose the previous round to Aurora. However, they are back defending. Previous match was Arctic, and Aurora held a 3-0 lead, but Templar Knights was able to come back and finish off with a 4-3 win. Looks like we're going to be starting.
Get in the tow truck.
Line
They're
firing
so
down the hall.
slow.
One stay around the corner to send any grenade.
Aurora approaching the north side. Looks like they're gonna do a 4-man north push. Sinchi is on the north. It looks like he might have a C4 somewhere. Not sure that I see where he put it though. Looks like they also might be looking for the C4. Maybe not. They're not quite up to the stairs yet. Not just a 3-man push north. Senchi's still being patient. However, he is getting aggressive, but he does get 2. There's 1 left. C4 is exploded. Must have been right in front of my face the entire time. And Sinchi does pick up the 3rd kill. CRKR kid, unaware of the 2-man push from his side. However, he does end up picking up Nitro. Unsure if Nitro just didn't see him. What happened there? Trade between Voyager and Useless, giving Templar Knights the 2nd round win. Or sorry, 3rd round win, giving them 2 points. And Voyager there with 4 kills now. And we're going to be coming to round 4.
I can stay here.
Aurora on defense now.
But it counts
that's
as
fine.
timeout.
We got
Yet another tight
Someone come
game.
with me. Someone come with me.
I'll come with you.
Oh,
They
I
did
got
get a
you.
different spawn
Okay,
from
group
what
up.
Aurora
No.
had. They can initially push these south stairs. Looks like we might have 4 pushing south stairs and only 1 going north.
Okay. Okay. Be careful with this break.
This could be a dangerous push initially, but it doesn't seem like Aurora sent anybody in the middle. There's nobody going north. 1 player going horseshoe. Looks like maybe Anthrax with the flashlight again. Might give away his position though. 3-man push. Anthrax might do well to have some trigger discipline. Voyager knows where he's at. Voyager does pick up the kill. CRKR kid pushing up. Nice flash, however the flash was mostly ineffective against Nitro. Nitro does pick up the kill. Smoke's coming in. Flash thrown. Useless looks to be pretty well flashed.
One on the table. One on the table.
If he was,
This one to the left.
Senshi getting across. Going down, making a trade there. Useless picking up both Dark and Dark Voyager at the end. It's now 2-2. Very close game here. We're going to be going into round 5, and I just realized that you guys were not able to see the previous round. I do apologize. I will have to do a little better next time with that. In any case, it is 2-2. Just a quick rundown, as you guys were not able to see the previous round. I did not properly switch the scenes over. Aurora started with defense, and Templar Knights on offense. They got the south stair spawn. Nobody pushed the north on the objective. However, there was a 3-man push along the southeast, and all 3 going down, and then 2 in the middle also going down. Templar Knights was unable to secure the win there, and Aurora catching up and giving them 2-2. So far it seems like there hasn't been a MARSOC win yet for Subway. Each team very proficient in defense. We're going to be going to round 5. Templar Knights on defense.
I'm gonna go with them.
you just watch objective from across. Never mind, someone's got it. Someone's got it.
Senshi making this initial push here. This is often a contention point with this particular objective. Doesn't seem that Senshi's gonna try to come down. He's gonna just try to hold. Looks like we might have one going north for Aurora. Taking it slow though. And then one going tunnels. Two in horseshoe. Very slow play for both teams here. Nitro and Anthrax both coming down Horseshoe at the same time on each side. Voyager just playing the vending machine. Proto Potato still in the tunnels. Voyager talking, I think Anthrax could hear him. There's also some contention on the other side. C4 thrown. A lot of stuff going on here, all at the same time. Senshi picks up the kill. Voyager shoots him through the smoke. Voyager's flashed though. Nitro's gonna have to worry. Oh, Voyager goes down by Useless from the north. Great timing there. And Useless also gets CR Kid. Dark's gonna try to challenge. Utopia picks up Useless all the way from the back. Proto Potato comes up the stairs, gets Senshi. A few lasers. Seems as if Dark might be below. Nitro picks up Utopia. He's actually laying down in the train car. He does pick up Nitro. Now just a 1v1. Proto Potato knows where he's at. Dark's in a sticky spot here, and the reason being is he can't go under these two ramps. He has to, if he wants to move, he has to move straight up and into the open. As you can see him do here, he's taking cover at the pillar. This is a very hard objective for just one defender to hold. Proto Potato only has to get on the other side, on the other rail area here, and he can crawl his way up the ramp and cap. Minute and 10 seconds, not a lot of time. Dark's rotating. Trying to obtain a better angle. Flash out. Dark has somewhat of an idea of where he's at now. That was the previous round, in case you guys were worried. Still Proto Potato now making a slow approach, crawling. He does seem to know that Dark's in that area there. A lot of shots, none were able to connect. And unfortunately, he did run out of time, giving Templar Knights the defaulted round win. It's 3-2 now. into round 6. Templar Knights with match point. Aurora on defense. And so far, neither team has been able to pull a Marsoc win.
Yes. I'll C4 up on Horseshoe.
We can see the flashlight move. Looks like we might see the first bit of action at Horseshoe. One's going tunnels, 2 north, and 2 in Horseshoe. Approaching quick. Anthrax in the same position that Dark Voyager was in the previous round. I imagine Dark Voyager will be definitely interested in checking that spot. They're both watching, and the C4 downs both of them. Proto Potato gets Sinchi in the bottom, in the tunnels, leaving just the 2 in the north. KR Kid goes down by Nitro, holding a really often played position. Approaching from the north is very difficult because you're really exposed to to each one of the tunnel lanes, and yet you still have to watch your sides. As we can see here, Nitro's holding those tight angles in the corner. And he does pick up Entopio. And as predicted, Aurora wins. Each team only able to win defensive rounds, which gives Templar Knights the advantage this particular round for Subway. Aurora's gonna have to try to pull off a Marsoc win. The final uplink for the match is going to be the train station below. And realistically, I often see this go about both ways. It's really hard to judge this in terms of if the offense or defense will win this. Most of the time, it does seem to be an even split in terms of offense winning versus defense. And here we go to the final round of this game. Potentially the match winning round. If Templar Knights wins this round, they do win the match. They'll still play a third game. This is a really critical round. Aurora absolutely has to win this. They do not have a choice. Mostly a really tight defense. However, one is pushed up. Two look to be trying to take the tunnel push. Actually, 3 here. They might all 3 attempt tunnels. Two approaching from the north side. CRKR kid going for a flank here. Behind. And he does pick up one on the flank. They now know the flank's there. They're very worried about it. And they do end up neutralizing the flank. 4-4. 2 below, trying to approach from tunnels. 2 at the top. Nitro pushing in. He flashed. Topia in the corner. Sinchi picking up Useless Man. Topia picking up Nitro. 4v2 now. All that's left is the 2 in the tunnels.
I've already.
Not looking good here for Aurora. This is a very difficult push they have to make. Getting out of these tunnels without dying is extremely difficult. Seems like they've already used the smoke just at the doorway. And here we go, they're starting to push out.
C4 down. Maintenance.
Voyager gets Purple Potato, and he also gets Anthrax.
No. I'm him.
He
I'm him.
totally
Where's my
pulling
gun?
his gun around the corner and getting them without exposing himself. What a great win for Templar Knights there. And they do win the match. There's going to be a 3rd game played. We're going to be going on to the 3rd map. The 3rd map looks to be Quarantine. we're going to be going into the first round of the final game of the match. It's a jumbling of words there, but I think it'll work. Seems as if maybe I have the same. I think we're all good. And Aurora starting off on defense. Starting to, I think this is Aurora actually. Yeah, absolutely is. Templar Knights getting the north spawn.
60, no scope.
Does seem a little laggy here. Getting some choppiness. Proto Potato is going to just narrowly. He does end up picking up the kill. However, Rufio does go down.
Why let you know?
4-man push here. Proto Potato picking off one. However, Cinchi does get the refrag. And the useless man just barely missing, barely unable to see. They do pick him off.
Yeah.
2 people left. Nitro in a sliver of a spot. However, I'm not sure that they're going to be able to protect the uplink from a cap here. Cinchi is really close. He is flashed. Anthrax knows he's there. Anthrax down. Just Nitro. Cinchi's now close enough for the cap. And it looks like we might have a cap here. Looks like that's what they're going to go for. Flash is unsuccessful. Nitro trying to push in, but not enough time. Topio taking the kill instead of the cap. It's 1-0 Templar Knights. We're going to move on to round 2. Templar Knights now on defense.
So,
Aurora getting a different spawn. Looks like they might try for an initial cross. Does look like they managed the cross. Two trying to approach the north. 1 in the center, 2 in the south. Looks like one is down in the north. And you can see darks in those barrels. Common spot, however, doesn't seem like Useless knows that that is a spot somebody can sit. And Voyager just unable to find the connection. Useless looking to change his plan. Anthrax picking up Kid, Useless picking up Dark. 3 left, 3v4. Senshi in the gas station building. Rufio's legs peeking out, and a great flip from Senshi picking up the kill.
No, he didn't.
The revive successful. Now a 3v3. Useless able to pick up Voyager on those barrels. Anthrax from the top getting the kill. Senshi being downed. It is all of a sudden a 3v1. Utopia moving back. The tables have turned.
I'm last guy, I gotta stay on OBJ.
Using a lot of that snap to turn. We're gonna have to not look at the first person. Otherwise, some viewers have the potential to get very dizzy. Hunkering down. Doesn't look like he's gonna attempt any revive. 2 minutes and 25 seconds, a lot of time. This is a very difficult OBJ for just one defender to hold. You can imagine in his mind, they can really approach from in front of him, the side of him, or even behind him. Looks like he's getting antsy and he goes down by Useless, making it 1-1. we're gonna go into round 3. Aurora on defense now. A little bit of a flip from their original momentum. It seems like both teams are winning on Marsoc and not Volk. Looks like a crater spawn.
Here, Dart.
3-2 split initially. Anthrax is making a long rotation. The rest of the team is pretty well centered around the OBJ.
Shoot me if you're gay. Shoot me if you're gay.
A very interesting tactic from Dark Voyager. Shots across the street, unable to hit. Rufio downs Sinchi. Sinchi is still up, or just in the down state. They've approached Crater. Anthrax now in probably too far of a position to hear. And will, unless he moves, will not catch the flank. However, now knows they're in a different spot. We might see a move. Seen a little movement there. Dark Voyager picking up Rufio on top of the building.
One gas station where you're shooting.
Dark and Useless exchanging
Gas
shots. Protopotable also watching the angle. Stone exchange of shots. Voyager coming around the other side. Voyager pushing up to Proto-Potato. Voyager picks off Useless. He's going to turn this corner, and Potato does manage to get around the corner. We've got 2 crossing on the north. Anthrax finally coming in with that flank. Voyager's only downed by Nitro. Great timing on the flank there. Looks like they do finish, confirm the kill. It's now a 2v3. Sinchi and Entopial approaching from the south. Anthrax might peek this. Actually, he's further off than what I initially thought. Nitro not in a good position for where these two are coming in from. He does go down, making it a 2v2. Anthrax getting closer to the OBJ. Looks like he's going to... He managed to get a really good flick and trade. However, Entopial is only down. It's just Proto-Potato left, and Proto-Potato does finish it out, giving Aurora a 2-1 lead. Now going into round 4. Templar Knights on defense.
Okay.
So I think it'd be safe to have two guys, at least one guy push on.
Initial 2, 2, and 1 splitting. 1 going north. Looks like 2 might be trying to go south and 2 middle. The cross seems mostly free. Voyager back to the barrels.
Nah, I can't hear you.
Anthrax is peeking now. Voyager misses him. Oh, does pick up the kill. CRKR kid looking to challenge. They know he's there. He's pinned down. Rufio probably unlikely to see Sinchi to that nice peek between he's on the stairs actually. Proto Potato does pick up Entopio. It's a 4v4 again. On even footing. KR kid throwing a smoke on the car. Still trying to challenge. Sinchi picks up Rufio. He's only down though. Nitro seems like he might try to go for a attempted res. Sinchi can't peek there. And they do get the res off. Now a 4v2 for Aurora. Sinchi peeking that same angle again, picks up Rufio for the second time. And Nitro, now making it a 2v2. Proto Potato has pushed up to the ambulance. Sinchi knows he's there. Grenade out. Does miss its shot. Sinchi picking up another kill. Useless trying to peek him through the stairs. 1v2, and he doesn't see the flank behind him, and Dark does finish him off. It's 2-2 now. And yet again, I forgot to switch the scenes. Templar Knights wins the round. Okay, we're remembering to switch scenes so that you guys can actually watch. I must feel like it did back in 50 years ago when people had to just listen in on things and couldn't watch. The days in which football games were just over the radio. On to round 5 now. It's 2-2. Again, just just as it's been the entire match. Very close game across the board. Multiple pushing north. Effectively a 5-man push north, with Senshi going far, far north. Only one pushed up a little bit. He does look to be underneath though. And Useless picks up one. It's a very difficult cross. Looks like they're mourning the death of their teammate currently. Anthrax below. Aurora has lost a nipper. Looks like they disconnected. Go up top. Nitro in the motel. Anthrax picking up KR Kid. Smoke goes out. Dark's approaching the cap. Actually, doesn't seem that he is approaching the cap, I believe. Getting closer. Topio going down by Useless. Useless might also get an angle on Dark soon. He's having to reload. 2v4. We do have Nitro watching from the motel for Senshi. A lot of shots going down. Smoke is really concerned with it. Senshi going down by Nitro. Anthrax pushing and going down. 1v3. Dark's all alone. He picks up another. Useless goes down. Nitro now peeking from the motel. Nitro's in a potentially good position to catch him. Dark pushing up. Doesn't seem as if Nitro's even looking this way. Dark's on the objective now. And Rufio does pick up the kill, giving Aurora a 3-2 lead. We're gonna be going into round 6. Templar Knights now on defense. And it looks like Aurora is playing down with only 4 players. Dark goes down. Dark Voyager's here to pick up the get the refrag. Dark Voyager and Nitro now. Looks like we might see Dark. Oh, looks like Dark might have seen him. Nitro trying to creep up. Voyager getting the kill. Dark Voyager going down by Anthrax. 3v3 now. Looks like Aurora did get their player back. Actually, I do believe it's a 3v2.
Got one on AC. Can someone go confirm?
Now a 3v1. Aurora did get their 5th member back. KR Kid on top of the building in an overwatch position. Three minutes and 30 seconds to go. There's a lot of time. Very passive approach from Useless. And Hayar Kid now knows where he's at. Shots going out, unable to connect. Some shots down, none of them able to hit. Topio's moved from his initial position. Minute and 47 seconds left.
I'm out of ammo. Ran from where you shoot. People on person. Probably.
So it seems like CRKR is out of ammo. It's going to make it very difficult for him to hold his position. He might be trying to use a pistol now. Only a minute left. There's not a lot of time for Useless to waste here. He's going to have to start approaching OBJ. His only shot to win the round is to take control and cap, as the third member is a little ways away, but he does go down to Utopio. It's now 3-3. This has been overall an extremely tight match, coming down to the final round in each game. Alright, we're going to be going into the last round.
You will die first. I believe you. No pressure. Have the radio, please.
And Entopio downed himself. Quickly revived by his team. However, their position has been mostly called out at this point.
I just saw one. I saw one.
Very interesting. I'm not really sure how you down yourself. Rufio, not sure that he's aware that KR Kid has approached from below.
One's for sure in the gas station.
Now he's talking. Rufio should know he's below now. Anthrax picking up Voyager in the middle. Rufio above picking up Tokyo. Dark unable to stay alive. He's just down though. That was a trade. Anthrax in the middle.
There's another one.
2v4. Smoke out. Anthrax picking up another kill. Anthrax going, he's only downed. He's going to be able to call out where KR Kid is. He's in a spot where he's got a really good spot here to call out. Effectively a 3v1 with Aurora having a caster. Shots being exchanged.
Push up. He's in the hospital.
And Nitro does pick up the kill, giving Aurora the round win. And they were able to pick up 1 game win in this match. Overall, Templar Knights wins the match. And that will be it for the stream here, guys. If you're interested in more VRML content, you can go to vrmasterleague.com to see the upcoming matchups and the potential casters for those. Otherwise, that'll be it for here. Thanks for watching.